I just saw a post on LinkedIn talking about the challenges with data in AI, basically the old garbage in, garbage out scenario. And it's true. If you're putting bad data into AI, you're going to get unreliable results, problematic results, and a less than optimal user experience on the output side of the AI. This is a problem which a lot of people are aware of. It's a challenge I know that people are considering now as they look at things like Workflow Data Fabric in ServiceNow, where you've got this ability to integrate with data lakes and data sources everywhere. However, you still have the challenge of if your old data is bad, grubby, is full of holes, and some of it is just out of date, how do you actually get that data to be good and clean and useful? So there are techniques that you can use here. There are things like, well, you can put processes in place to govern the creation of your data. You can have guidelines for people when they're entering data that certain steps need to be taken, certain things need to be done. An example is how many incidents are in your environment of ServiceNow where you have no good root cause recorded and you have no good work notes about what was done. Now, a process which enforces that being there will help that data become better. These are things you can put in place, processes you can put in place to go with data as it arrives, data curation policies, but you can also look retrospectively. You can do things like data enrichment, where you will look at data and look where holes are and then make decisions as to whether you can improve that data. Now, the thing you want to be thinking about here is how can you do these tasks with AI? Both the enrichment, where you might look at all of those old incidents that don't have great resolution codes or great work notes, but be able to, if you have enough of them, to be able to get some of that data enriched, maybe some decent, accurate resolution codes categorized and put in there for you. You can also put some AI into the policy and processes of ensuring data is created cleanly and well for you. So as people are doing things, build a workflow that watches the data that's going in, triggers alerts to people when they're trying to enter bad data, if they're closing a ticket and there isn't the sort of level or quality of information that you want. And even better than that, see if you can then get AI to suggest it, like ServiceNow does with summarization of cases and that sort of thing going into the work notes field. These are all useful things. Another thing that you can do, of course, is keep some humans in the loop. And for a while, you're going to have to do that. Remember that these LLMs, these AI agents, are just large retrieval engines or large reasoning engines, and they are influenced by their inputs, just like we are, just like people. So you've got to expect there will be an amount of bias in your AI, but that's just the way it is.